Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We have another offering from Cusa Coffee. Now, if you guys remember, this one, the what was it? The light roast, I believe it was like my favorite, and that has since been confirmed in another taste test. This is their vanilla dark roast, and they have a couple of different flavors, but I figured this one might be kind of good to try. So that's what we're gonna do. Now inside this box, we have 7 servings, so 7 packets of our Cusa coffee. And let's see here. So they do ask for 8 to 10 ounces of water or milk. And they claim that this is pretty good for iced coffee as well. I have not tried that yet, and at some point we will after I destroy this box. Okay, so there's our little packet, vanilla dark roast. Let's go ahead and make this up and see if this is just as good as the other one. Not really getting much of a smell. Let me get it out of the packet first. Not much of a smell coming off of that. There's kind of like almost like a honeyish sort of smell. So there might be some sweetness. And the first Cusa did have some sweetness to it as well, which was nice. It was very nice. Had definite like caramel notes and everything in there. So like I said, I'm really looking forward to this one. Not much of a dark roast person. I kind of tend to stick to the light to medium roast coffees. But, again, if it's good, it's good. Let's go ahead and try it out. Yeah, there's definitely, the smell is definitely, it smells sweet. And there's almost like there's a kind of like an earthiness and maybe it almost smells a little bit like a cinnamon as well, which is interesting. And something that calls itself a vanilla. But, I don't know. Let's try it. A little bit of mouth burnage. It does have that sort of almost like a marshmallowy cereal marshmallow taste that the Cusa had. I'm not really detecting much in the way of vanilla though. I guess perhaps I was thinking in the realm of like a French vanilla, but I don't really taste much of that. It's not bitter. Sometimes, darker roasts can get a little bit bitter. But you can tell that the roast is a little darker. There is a little bit more earthiness to it, a little bit more, there is a very, very minimal bitter note to it. It's very minimal. There's like, that rooty earthiness to it. I'm going to say this. I think vanilla is not necessarily a great descriptor here. I don't taste vanilla. It could just be me. I'm sure that there's somebody out there that can. I can't really detect that here. It just kind of tastes like a very sort of a normal dark roast with a bit of that, and I just keep calling it marshmallowiness. I don't know, because it doesn't. That might be the taste from their, in quotations, vanilla, but that's not traditionally how I recognize vanilla. I use vanilla all the time. I've made vanilla from vanilla beans, but it definitely has the similar sort of profile to the light roast, but just darker. I still prefer the light roast better. I think that this is fine. But I think that it's missing some of the uniqueness from the first, light roast packet. So this isn't bad in a pinch. If I didn't have the light roast, this is perfectly fine. But I prefer the other one over this. So anyway, there's Cusa again. I don't know. You know what? I'm thinking about cold brew. I don't necessarily know if I would prefer this. I think I still would rather have that light roast as an iced coffee as opposed to this. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Cusa coffee, instant coffee, vanilla dark roast. They say cold brew, do hot or cold, whatever you want to do. But anyway, you can check these out from their site, or I'll put an Amazon link down below if you want to check it out yourself. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments. Coffees, hot sauce, rations, whatever you want to suggest, or just any new video ideas, leave them down there. I do have a P.O. box. It's in the description. If you'd like to send anything into the channel, that's a good place to do it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.